YAD, which stands for the Youth Advocacy for Reform and Democracy, which was founded in October 2015 with basically a view of ensuring that the youth really claim their space in this country, across the political divide, across the executive, across the judiciary, for their 70% of the population in this country. That must be also reflective in the very same structures that exist in governing a country. Is now in all the provinces in the country, is all in the admin districts in the country, is also in the constituencies of the country. We are equal in some of the wards. And ours is to just represent the generality of Zimbabwe, though it's a youth agenda. The most interesting thing about ZIAD was a result of my participation in the 2015 June by-elections, 10th of June by-elections in Urunga West, where I stood as an independent candidate after having been expelled from Zanu-PF. I felt that my mandate was from the people, and it was only the people who would also say they really didn't want me to also represent them. I felt it was unconstitutional. As a result, I stood against Zanu-PF. I came face to face with some of the things which the opposition spoke about Zanu-PF in terms of the violence, rigging. Rigging, I think, has got to be really be specified as what is rigging in Zanu-PF. Is it the rigging of ballot stuffing? Is it the rigging as far as the violence is concerned? Is it the rigging in intimidation before election and so forth? But that can only happen when youth are also part of that election. They experience all that. I had 30 students from the University of Zimbabwe who were polling agents who came to learn, not only that, to be in touch with how an election is run. 4,000 to 5,000 youth were things sent away as a result of them not understanding their rights. This got me to then say to myself, if the youth who are young, and this is about their lives, are not part of an election because they don't understand their rights, there's more that needs to happen. Why should I be a legislator when my people don't understand their rights? It's better for me to actually get them to understand their rights, and I think this is where YAD came about. I could have done it in Urunga West, but that would not have made an impact in the country. It's only Urunga West. It remains an island on its own, and I felt that it should go national, bring in all the political parties. I spoke to political leaders. I spoke to President Trangirai of the MDC. I spoke to Sima Makomi of Mawambo, Tendai Biti. The various party leaders did Masamtasa at the time when People First was not set up. They all supported it. They also realized that the youth needed to be involved in terms of participating. But they seem to be excited about the youth participating in having to vote for them to be in power instead of the youth occupying that office as well. Nothing stops you from voting, equally from also having to also have an elective office, be it a councillor, be it an MP, because you must dictate your future at the end of it. The aspect of violence too was one of the issues which I felt needed to be dealt with. They needed to be tolerant of each other, despite one wearing a Zanu-PF t-shirt, a Mawambo t-shirt. That must not separate you. A Zapu t-shirt, that must not separate you. If there's anything, it must actually get you together, because you are one, you are the same people, but equally there's multi-party democracy which everyone must understand. This is what the liberation struggle was all about. After the Smith oppressed the majority of the people who were black, arms were taken up as a result of multi-party democracy. Again, is multi-party democracy existing? That's for another day. With the war veterans being arrested, who are the forebearers of multi-party democracy? Is this how they wanted Zimbabwe to be? Is this the Zimbabwe that they fought for? Is this, in terms of their welfare, they are the poorest in society. Even us, as a generation that were never part of the liberal struggle, we are embedded with the liberal struggle, liberation struggle, because this is who we are. This is what has made Zimbabwe. But we also want to see those who are part of the liberation struggle enjoying the fruits of that from an economic point of view. I've always said it's through YAD, through the young people, that we can empower them economically. They empowered us with the independence, but we must also pay back by empowering them economically as the freedom fighter of this country, so that they can be respected. The veterans of the struggle must be given the due respect that they deserve.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.